Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take a resonance and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up for someone around you, someone you could be dealing with, so you can always swap the roles or come back at a later time if this doesn't resonate right away. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the week ahead. See what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, I hope you guys are doing good. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at Jayne. And with that being said, let's see what messages need to come through. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any weekly messages for Virgo? What's going on for Virgo this upcoming week? Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this weekly reading? Whenever they come across this, what messages do they need to hear? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Okay. Messages for Virgo. We have the raccoon coming out, earth energy, and let's see if there's anything else for Virgo, deer, and buffalo. Oh, wow, you are all earth over here. All earth. Nice. And cobra at the bottom. Opportunities for you to learn, to grow, and to overcome some certain struggles that you could have been facing with. You guys might be in hiding, or there's a bit of shadowy energy. So usually the raccoon talks about someone who has very gifted abilities, talents, especially artistic or musical or something like that. So perhaps this week you guys are getting into some sort of creative outlet or creative endeavor, but there's a bit of shadowiness. Like, are you truly being your authentic self? Some of you maybe are hiding behind some sort of mask or image or character, and you're gonna have to ask yourself, am I truly being my authentic self? If you are, great, then this message isn't for you. But this is for someone out there who maybe you feel like you have to mold yourself or shape yourself or pretend to be something that's not really true to you. And it's so that you feel like you can fit in, or that you feel accepted, or that you feel like people like you more. But it's like you guys are needing to find that confidence to be you, you know? And I think that's what you are working on this week, or you're becoming aware of, or you guys are really starting to learn to express yourself in your truest, most authentic form. Right? I feel like if you guys have been struggling with that kind of stuff, I feel like this week you guys are working through those kind of blocks, those struggles, those limitations, even fears, things that you've been telling yourself that, oh, I'm not good enough, I'll never be good enough, I have to pretend, or I don't know, fake it till I make it, or I don't know. But there's like the energy of you guys overcoming certain blocks, certain struggles that you've been dealing with for a while. And as you do that, it's actually really beautiful because we have the deer, and the deer is this energy of creation. It's almost, it gives me Empress energy. Like, there's so much room for growth, there's so much room for expansion, and that's kind of like the theme for Leo season. Like, luck is on everybody's side. Manifestations are coming in much quicker than you ever would expect. In my life, I've seen it, in my friends' life, and people I know, and I don't know, I feel like the energy for this month, and even heading into your birthday season, shout out to my August Virgos out there. Happy early birthday to y'all. It's looking really positive, right? And I feel like you guys are bringing something into fruition, or you guys are initiating something or starting something new. And the deer also calls for gentleness and compassion and being kind to yourselves and taking better care of yourself, right? There's this very nurturing, healing, patient energy that comes from this. So let's just say that you've been working on some sort of project. Maybe let's just say you're an artist, but you feel like as if you're not being recognized for your talents, and it's like you're a starving artist, right? You are putting your work out there, you're putting your art out there, your song, your book, your anything, right? And you feel as if like you're not being recognized. Maybe you're needing to, maybe some of you struggle with completing projects, or like there's the energy of starting, stopping, like wishy-washiness. And then you wonder, well, why am I not getting anywhere? It's like you need to fully commit, give it your best, like fucking wake up at 5 a.m. and just dedicate the whole day to this thing, this idea, and watch it take off. Some of you haven't been giving your all, right? You know you could do better. You know deep down, you know you could put in a little bit more effort or commit to it. Or there's like, instead of half-assing, it's time to just give it what you got, you know? I'm just saying. There's something else I was going to say, but it left me completely. But the deer normally talks about some sort of birth or something new being born here. So maybe this is a new idea, this is a new technique, or you're having some sort of breakthrough. Either way, though, you're feeling very grounded. You're definitely in your element, Virgo. Let me take a little look at the bottom. We have, the cobra, the starfish, really goes hand in hand with the raccoon and the owl. And the frog. Oh, wow, this is all upside down. The frog. So let me just break this down. The frog talks about emotional release, talks about needing to let go of any feelings that maybe you've been suppressing, building up, ignoring. Just let it out. You'll feel so much lighter after so, right? If there are any insecurities, any worries, any fears, right? And there's that energy of worrying about what others may think of you, and there's this kind of like insecure feeling like you're right in the spotlight, but it's almost like, get away from me, I don't want to be seen, I want to go back and hide. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart. I'm kind of feeling like Cancerian energy, like I just want to hide. Shine bright, shine brightly, shine confidently. You're beautiful. Don't discredit your abilities. You have some beautiful gifts, especially with the owl coming out. This is a very auspicious, good fortune vibe coming through. So like luck is on your side this week and this month. I feel that with so many signs recently, like that's been a message that's come through. And even astrologically, like looking into it, it's just like, yeah, this month is August is gonna be a fantastic month. Claim it, believe it, it's already yours, right? Believe in it, it's already happening, right? And I feel like there's gonna be some sense of knowing, or a message that comes to you, or a dream, or some sort of confirmation. And this also does talk about a gift, whether this is spiritual form or material. Okay? But this is going to help you. This is going to assist you. This is going to push you forward, right? Giving you that motivation to keep the consistency, to keep your focus, keeping your eyes on the prize. You got this. Let's pull some tarot messages. Any tarot messages for Virgo, Summonizing Venus? For the week ahead, any messages for Virgo, Summonizing Venus? Show me clearly what's going on for my Virgos. Virgo, Summonizing Venus for this upcoming week. And any messages for Virgo, Summonizing Venus? What's going on? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Virgo, Summonizing Venus for the week ahead? Okay, let's get into it. Messages for Virgo. Oh, we have the Seven of Pentacles backside. Yeah, you're looking at all you've invested into a project, into an idea, into a career, into something. You've been putting in the work. You've been staying consistent. You've been going at something for a while now. And you're just waiting. When will it be my time? Right? When? Let's see. You're like starting to second guess. Like, do I keep doing this? Should I try something else? Should I just give up on my dreams? Like, you know, especially if this is something to do with your creative endeavors. Like, I feel a bit discouraging at times. Messages for Virgo, Summonizing Venus for the week ahead. Any messages for Virgo? Oh wow, big card explosion. And I just heard launch or a release. Like maybe this week you're releasing something or launching something or starting something. There's that Four of Cups coming out. Very similar. Who did I just read? I think it was Sag. Saggy had this message. Okay, because I did Saggy's weekly as well. And Taurus, but it wasn't Taurus's reading because theirs was completely about love. So for those, maybe you want to check out Saggy's reading because it's very similar. Like blocks in creative field, needing to go create, you're needing to work through certain blocks because you maybe have been delaying your own growth, your own process. Even with this Hangman energy, right, there's been a bit of stagnancy. You feel like nothing's happening. It's just like tumbleweeds, like just a desert. Nothing's growing, nothing's happening. There's just tumbleweeds. Even when we look at this tree, it's dead. There's no leaves. Where are my fruits? Where are they? Starting to wonder, is anything coming out of this? Is this a lost cause? Right? Should I just abandon ship? Like, really, you're starting to have all these second guesses. What am I saying? We have the Six of Swords. We don't take reversal, we take front or back side in this deck. Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands, reverse. Yeah, this is so similar to Sagi's reading. There's this energy of defeat. There's this energy of, like, feeling like you've put in all this effort, all this energy. Even in the Seven of Wands, we have cups here too. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have the Four of Cups. Look at this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 cups spilt in this deck. Or not this card. What the fuck am I saying? And then we have 4 spilt cups over here too. It's like you guys feel like you've given your all to something and it's just nothing's happening. You feel this block. You feel stuck, you feel unmotivated, you feel maybe even a bit frustrated, a bit annoyed. And you're like, well, what can I do? It's literally like starving artist energy. With the raccoon, I can't even pick up the damn card. So, Hangman, backside. You might be seeking out advice from friends, from loved ones, from even professionals. Like, let's say if this is something to do with like a creative industry, maybe you have like some sort of manager, maybe you're seeking out some sort of assistance or help or guidance, right? We're gonna pull some more cards, but there is positive energy because we do have the Six of Swords, so there is energy if you guys move. Oh my god, I'm dropping all these cards. Moving forward. I don't know why as of lately I can't pick up these damn cards. Six of Swords, moving forward. And there's support around you. You're not moving forward alone. I feel like there's like a team of support or like a helping hand or something like that. Or there's something... Oh! Emperor reverse, flipping right out. Aries energy as well. So, just stating the signs out here. We also have Pisces. So this delay, this block, this stagnancy, some of this is out of your control. There's only so much you can do. You're putting in your effort, but you can't speed up the timing. You plant a seed in the ground, but it takes a certain amount of days for it to sprout, right? You can't expect it to sprout immediately. It takes time. Just as, and I don't know who I said this to, but I've said this for a few signs recently. It's like when you put something in the oven to cook it, you can't speed up the time. You can turn up the temperature, right? It might cook a bit quicker, but it still has to cook. And when you turn up the temperature, you actually risk burning whatever it is that you're cooking, right? Or the results turn out differently or a bit more crunchy because the temperature's higher. So it's never going to be the same as if you just take a step back, put your hands up, and just let the universe take the goddamn wheel, right? And I feel like, there's so much that's out of your control. And it's about the timing. And that was literally the message in Sagi's reading. Like, timing is everything. Let it unfold naturally. Don't force it. Don't push it. It's like pregnancies, for example, which the deer does mention pregnancies. Because pregnancies, let's talk about human pregnancies, right? 9 months in the womb cannot be any earlier because most likely, you have the 7th month baby. They're underdeveloped. They have issues. They gotta be under 24/7 care at the hospital. It's traumatic for them, right? So don't rush it, right? It's still developing. Whatever this is that you're growing, it's developing. Don't rush it. Keep doing what you've been doing. Maybe switch something up. Maybe add something to it. Change up your routine, right? There's some sort of block that you're needing to work through, right? That's part of it. There's a learning lesson here, right? When we talk about the cobra, there's big learning lessons over here, and there's something that you're being taught. You're being taught patience. Patience is an important lesson we all have to learn. Even me. I fucking struggle with that shit so much. Like, damn. Everybody does. Things don't happen quickly here. Rarely. Overnight success? Yeah, okay. Your one song popped off, but then you're a one-hit wonder. No one ever hears about you ever again. How many artists you hear, like, one song pop off and then they fall off? You're like, whatever happened to that artist? Like, they had one banger and then where did they go? And then, let me look up them on Spotify and all their songs don't hit the same, It's kind of like that. It's like, do you want a one-hit wonder or do you want long-term success? That's something you're going to have to ask yourself. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Judgment. This fell on top of the Seven of Pentacles. What did I tell you? It's all about divine timing. You can't speed up the process. It's God's plan. Whatever you believe in. For real though. Okay, anything else for Virgo? And there's also some lessons being learned here. Like I said with the Cobra, even the Buffalo. And wow. The Knight of Pentacles, the slowest knight in the deck. But you know what? He's the most stable out of all of them. Take your time. Universe says there is no rush. No rush. But the choice is up to you. Right? We have the Two of Pentacles. Oh wait, no, just kidding. Two of Wands on the top, and then we have the Two of Swords at the bottom. So the choice is up to you. Do you continue on this path and just wait it out? Do you choose to walk away? Do you choose to make adjustments? Do you choose to keep doing what you've been doing? Like, you got choices as to what you want to do here. But the one thing you can't change is the speed. You can only move at this slow and steady pace. The horse isn't going to run. He wants to move nice and slow. He does not want to miss any details. He's on track, though. You are right on track, Virgo. So take your time. It's all about crossing the T's, dotting the I's, the fine print, the details, quality over quantity, really. Don't rush. Wow, quite the spread. Oh, very interesting. So let me grab a fairy message. I'm almost getting, I swear, I don't know if this card will come out, but Geo the Slow. That is like, what is the rush? What is the rush? But that is literally the energy. If I could choose any card in this deck, it would be Geo the Slow. And did not mean for this. I'm not taking that as the glam calmer, but that's all about like slickness. So if I can fly in this room and like it's distracting. Okay. Fairy messages for Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus regarding their weekly reading. Any fairy messages, please, for Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus for their weekly reading. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, just bumped my whole table. Oh my god. Okay. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus to wrap up this weekly reading. Any fairy messages for Virgo? Oh, is that it? Okay. Aha. Nelly's the Alchemist. This is really the magician, right? What you wish, you can bring into reality. Manifestations takes much more effort than just affirmations and writing down your intentions. It also requires action. It requires effort. It requires dedication, consistency. And like I said, you can't always speed up the process. But this adding up, this number 27, adding up to a 9. 9 is, like almost like that final push. 9, so close to wrapping up a cycle. There's lessons being learned here. And like I said, there's only so much you can do to bring this into fruition. And the universe also has to kind of assist you in this, right? Especially when it comes to your manifestations. It's yours. It is. Don't even second guess it. It already is yours. It's really just a matter of time. And the right timing, and the divine timing. And there's some things that you're needing to work through. There's some blocks, there's some insecurities, there's some things about your authenticity, there's some things about your image coming up. And so it's like you're needing to recognize and work on that. And when you do, and when you start gaining that confidence, things are going to be booming, right? I'm going to get the book for this. Number 27. So, Nelly's the Alchemist. Inner transformation, irrevocable change. In fairy and sometimes in our world, alchemy is the study of practice of transforming the soul from the lead primitive conditioned reactions to the goal of spiritual and practical attainment. Nelly's is a mistress of the alchemical arts, and she also understands that daily life is a spiritual exercise. She recognizes that transformation may take place from the inside out or from the outside in. When things are stuck and movement has become impossible, Nelly's firmly waves her Rowan wand and things happen in ourselves and in the world. Sometimes things just cannot move without readjustment, perhaps even radical realignment. We may even feel like we should bring our plans to fruition, but we may be aiming at the impossible, or at least the very inappropriate. Part of the impossibility or inappropriateness may be a result of our own attitudes, beliefs, or behaviors, and part of it may be circumstances in the world, things that are beyond our control, which is what I was saying. Virgo. Just love that confirmation, man. Often, inner transformation is required in order to achieve what we wish for in the outer world, just as conversely, changes in the outer world often inflict inner transformation. Personal inner change is the truest transformation of all, and in the long run, it is the only change that really matters. Nellies points out a path that we can follow, but she does not lead us by hand along it, although she might give us a nudge if we seem to need it. If you concentrate very hard, you can get to the bottom of a problem. When Nellies turns up in your reading, get ready for things to happen, inwardly and outwardly. The stuck becomes unstuck. The blocked begins to move. Woo woo! You may have to run to keep up with the speed which the situation around you is moving. You may also be surprised by the directions of things and you are taking. You may find your plans, even your desires and dreams, changing as the transformation process takes place. It may not be what you had in your plans, but later on you'll look back and say, wow, it wasn't what I expected, but it was just what I needed. When we have been through such an alchemical process, we can never go back to what we were before. So be aware of your attitudes, be aware of the energy you're putting out, right? The blocks that you may be, because some of you have been blocking yourself, and that's okay, right? We get there, we have those moments about becoming aware of it, working through it, overcoming it, and some things are out of our control and we can't change that. So you just got to go with it. And if it's something that you really want, then you'll work towards it and you'll wait for it. Whatever's truly meant for you will never pass you by. That's a fact. If it's not part of your plan, then get rid of it, I say. Get rid of it, you know. We just had awakening right on my lap, okay? I like it. Alright, any other Tikashi messages for Virgo, Subordinizing Venus? Oh my goodness, can I shuffle properly? Okay. Any Tikashi, thank you. Okay. Cooperation. Cooperate with spirit. I'm just saying. So awakening. Rousing from the inactivity of the past or having held yourself back, now is the time to wake yourself up to what can be achieved and shake yourself into action. Awaken to your potential, awaken to your love, and awaken to yourself. Cooperation. Cooperate with yourself. Don't give yourself such a hard time. A balance of give and take is what's needed. Let go and allow for which is your highest good. In active cooperation, you will gain much more than you anticipated. Be responsive to all situations. Okay, Virgo. So that is what I got for you guys for this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at JadeStoneTarot. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.